A life cut short, the murder of Brian Thompson. The morning of December 5, 2024, dawned cold and unforgiving in New York City. It was a day like any other, but for Brian Thompson, CEO of healthcare giant UnitedHealthcare, it would be his last. At 6:46 a.m., gunshots shattered the bustling sounds of Midtown Manhattan, forever silencing a life of power and prominence. Thompson, a man accustomed to the gilded cages of corporate boardrooms, lay dead outside the Hilton Hotel, his blood staining the cold pavement. Thompson, 50, was no stranger to the pressures of leading a multi-billion-dollar corporation. His nearly $10 million annual salary came with its own set of challenges, and he was in New York to face them head-on at an investors' conference. He was a husband and a father, a man who left behind a wife, Paulette, and 2 sons, all mourning a life stolen too soon. The news of Thompson's murder sent shockwaves through the financial world and beyond. UnitedHealthcare, a company often at the center of controversy, was now entangled in a real-life thriller. The man who steered the ship, who navigated the turbulent waters of healthcare and profit, was gone, leaving behind a void and a sea of unanswered questions. Chilling details. The crime scene and the engraved bullets. The crime scene was a grim tableau, a stark contrast to the usual energy of Midtown Manhattan. Yellow tape held back the curious onlookers as investigators meticulously combed the area. They found their grim trophies scattered on the ground, 3 spent 9mm casings, silent whispers of the violence that had unfolded. But it was 3 live rounds, left untouched by the shooter, that sent chills down their spines. The bullets, intended for Thompson but never fired, were more than just instruments of death. They were messages, each one engraved with a single chilling word: deny, depose, defend. The words, reminiscent of the title of a scathing exposé on the insurance industry, delay, deny, defend, pointed to a motive far more complex than a random act of violence. This was personal. This was calculated. This was a message sent loud and clear, a message aimed not only at UnitedHealthcare but at the entire industry. The shooter, it was becoming clear, wasn't just a hired gun. He was a fanatic, a vigilante with a score to settle, a message to deliver. The shadowy figure, the suspect, and the evidence trail. The killer, a phantom cloaked in the anonymity of a bustling city, vanished into thin air. Surveillance footage offered fleeting glimpses, a shadowy figure moving with the lethal grace of a predator. The way he handled the weapon, the swift, practiced movements as he cleared a jam, spoke of experience, of a familiarity with death. He was a ghost, his face hidden behind a mask, his escape route meticulously planned. He left behind a trail, a breadcrumb path of clues that spoke volumes. A discarded coffee cup, a crumpled water bottle from a nearby Starbucks, discarded with the callous indifference of someone who knew how to disappear. Then the phone call, a stroke of luck, a tip from a shopkeeper who remembered the man's face, the phone he used to make a call. The phone was a treasure trove, a window into the killer's world. The NYPD, armed with a warrant, delved into its digital depths, hoping to find the missing pieces of the puzzle. Who was this man? What drove him to kill? The answers, they hoped, lay buried within the phone's circuits. Whispers of motive, possible explanations, and unanswered questions. The NYPD had their work cut out for them. The motive, though hinted at by the engraved bullets, remained frustratingly elusive. UnitedHealthcare, a company no stranger to controversy, had amassed its fair share of enemies. Thompson, as the face of the company, had received threats, a grim reality of his position. But were these threats mere bluster, or did they hold the key to his demise? Thompson's wife confirmed the existence of threats, some stemming from denied insurance claims, a stark reminder of the human cost of corporate decisions. Whispers of a Department of Justice investigation into insider trading added another layer of intrigue. Had Thompson crossed a line and tangled himself in a world where death was a consequence of doing business? The investigation continues, a race against time to bring a killer to justice. The NYPD, armed with a $10,000 reward, follows every lead, every whisper, every rumor. The answer, they know, is out there, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be found. The city holds its breath, waiting for the day the shadows part and the killer's face is revealed.